My sister rescued an abused and beaten puppy. This mass on its head is full of pus and all kinds of other liquid. And well, we are going to have to drain this tumor in order to save this little puppy's life. There's a couple places where its feet's burned. It looks like it's scarred. It really is so sad to see a burn on a little tiny puppy. But we're gonna take her right now. And basically when you want to administer the medicine, you just literally squirt it in like that. If we don't drain the tumor, she could possibly die. Oh my gosh, guys, we're draining the tumor now. And let me just squeeze it. Oh. What is up, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. I hope all of you are having just an absolutely amazing day. Now, for today's video here at the house, well, it's kind of a sad one. My sister rescued an abused and beaten puppy from a friend of a friend. We are pretty much 100% positive that it has burns on both its tail and both its feet. It is very, very sad, but those burns are not that bad considering what is on her head. We took this little puppy to the vet, and we suspect that it's possibly a tumor, some sort of a bite. We are not entirely sure what it is. But what we do know is that this mass on its head is full of pus and all kinds of other liquid. And well, we are going to have to drain this tumor in order to save this little puppy's life. If we don't drain the tumor, well, it could become very, very infected, and this puppy could possibly pass away from this tumor. And well, we cannot have that happen at all. We've got the little puppy on antibiotics and all kinds of good stuff, so we can ensure that that does not happen. It is just so sad altogether. So if you guys want to see that, well, guys, you are in the right place, because we are going to hop right into today's video now. And it is now finally time to introduce all of you to the little puppy. If you guys follow my sister's channel, you probably have seen the puppy, but if not, we're going to see it right now. And look who we have here. We have Hannah. We've got the dog food. We got her medicine. Yeah, we got the dog food right there. It's time for her to eat, and we have Clavamox. This medicine right here is going to help the puppy with her infection that's on her head. I mean, we think it could be a tumor. We're not entirely sure what it is. But what we do know is we know that this tumor growth, whatever it is, whether it be a bite, we know that it is full of liquid, and we are going to have to drain it today. So Hannah, do the honors. Actually, I'll do the honors. Your hands are full. We're going to open the door right now, and we're going to feed the little puppy. You can see we've got some cream on her head, and her head is like a little bit big right now. Look. There's your food. This little puppy right here is just absolutely starving. Now, guys, we haven't picked a name yet, so make sure you go right now and comment down below a little name for the puppy, because, well, in a couple videos, we're going to pick a name. But look at its head right now. Look at that bump. That little bump right there is not good at all. That bump is starting to fill up again with liquid, and well, we're going to have to drain it because, well, we don't want that to get infected. It's going to be a process, guys, getting this dog healthy, but in the end, when she's all healthy again, it is going to be worth it. This little puppy right here is just absolutely enjoying the food. I mean, we've got a nice mixture right there of some puppy wet food. She's absolutely loving it. But what I want to show you guys is her feet right there while she's eating. If you look at her feet right there, I've dealt with animals that have ringworm, and that does not look like ringworm. That looks like a burn. So whoever had this puppy before, there's a good chance that they either hit it on the head or it got bit by something, and there's a couple places where its feet's burned. It looks like it's scarred. It really is so sad to see a burn on a little tiny puppy, especially one this big. I mean, you can see with my hand just how tiny this little puppy is. I am not sure if you guys can see it, but the same stuff that's on her foot is on her tail, and it seems to be bothering her. You can see where the tail is just full of fur there. As it gets towards the end, there actually is not really any fur. It doesn't look like ringworm. Again, ringworm is normally a pinkish color. This right here, it seems to be bothering her. This right here actually looks to be like another burn. Maybe it got near a hot oven or a grill. I am not entirely sure, but what I am sure of is we're going to treat the tail. We're going to treat this puppy and get her nice and well. It looks like she's done with her food right now, and well, we have to give her medicine. Hannah, right here. Oh, the medicine was in my sister's mouth, so I had to get that from her. The little puppy is most likely not going to like this medicine when we use it, but we're going to take her right now. And basically, when you want to administer the medicine, you just literally squirt it in like that, kind of hold her mouth, just like that. You want to hold it shut so she can lick it, because we don't want her to spit all of that out. I mean, just look at her. She's an absolutely adorable little puppy. Now, we're not entirely sure what the breed is, but again, look at her head right there. She does not like it when her head is touched. I mean, I'm feeling her head right now, and oh my gosh. It is so spongy and so full of liquid. I mean, we're going to have to drain this again. You can see where the original cut was, where we actually drained the fluid out, where the vet did, but we're going to have to continue to do it. I don't know if you can see me touching her head. But if you look at her head when I go like this, hey, you want to sit right here? The head is very, very spongy. And well, that's not good because that fluid could mean a possible infection. And in order to prevent that infection, we are going to have to drain this little puppy's head. We're going to have to drain the tumor because, well, if we don't drain the tumor, she could possibly die.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Guys, we are now draining her head. So if you look right here, look at all this liquid coming out. She's not going to like it, but look, as we push, look at all that. Look at it coming onto the tissue. That is a liquid. Oh my gosh, guys, we're draining the tumor now. And let me just squeeze it. Oh, this is so much relief and pressure for her. I mean, I feel so bad for this little puppy right here. I mean, it is so sad to think that someone would abuse her. She's got some on her eye, and if you look, there's still a lot more, so we're just gonna press right there, and look at that. Look at all the juice. Now, it's really hard to tell, but once you look at the paper towel, you can see all of this clear liquid coming out, and well, we're gonna keep doing it. Oh my gosh. Guys, stop what you're doing and go comment down below what you think of this because this is absolutely insane. We're getting all this clear liquid out. We're saving her life. We're draining this tumor. I mean, I just think it's so sad. I mean, we've dealt with a lot of crazy stuff, but I never thought we'd be dealing with a puppy with a tumor and having to drain it and take care of her. Now, we have taken her to the vet, and that's just what the vet has recommended for us to do because, well, I'm no dog vet. But look, we're just going to continue. I'm sorry. Now, this is very, very uncomfortable for her. She does not like it at all. It hurts her a lot. But this is something that has to be done. We're not abusing her. We're taking the necessary precautions, and we're draining her tumor because if we don't do that, she may not survive. Guys, we have drained her head. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take some peroxide. We're going to try to use this peroxide to disinfect her head because, well, we don't want it to become infected, but we want it to heal up. Now, if it continues to fill up, we're going to have to drain it again, but we're only going to continue draining it as needed. Once it's no longer draining, where are you going? Come here, little puppy. Come here, little girl. What are you doing right here? You got to sit right here. No, you don't want to go like that? All right. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to pour a little bit of peroxide right here onto this napkin. And, well, I'm going to take her. Come here. I know. You don't want to be bothered anymore. The little puppy wants to get away from the peroxide. She does not like her head touched, but, well, we have to do this so she doesn't get infected. Hi there. We're just going to gently dab it. I know. We're just going to gently dab it. What? I'm not hurting you. I'm trying to help you. This little puppy does not know I'm trying to help it. This puppy was most likely abused and is very afraid of people. I mean, she's very playful and has gotten a lot more trusting, but when she first got here, she was very scared, was not acting right. We actually weren't even sure if she was going to make it or not. But once we finally drained her head and took her to the vet, and she started on the antibiotics, well, she has gotten a lot more joyful, a lot more playful, but you can still see that right there. Oh, you want to bite my finger? You can see right there on her head, it's still quite soft. What are you doing? Come this way. You gotta come this way. Now, if we use the finger and we can just dab her head. Oh, you want the peroxide? Now, this little puppy is about 5 weeks old, and puppies generally are not ready to go to their new homes until they're about 8 weeks old. This puppy was living with someone that was unexperienced, did not know what they were doing, and we really do not know what happened to her, how she got injured, how she got burned. All we know is that we got a phone call that a friend of a friend had her, and, well, we had to rescue her. My sister decided that she wanted to clean the cut some more, so, well, we're just gonna do it. My sister has been, the one taking care of this little girl. This little puppy thinks we're trying to hurt it. She is not very trusting. Okay. Little puppy, relax. We're trying to help you out. My sister is the dog whisperer, so right now my sister is just disinfecting her wound. She's cleaning it off right there. The little puppy doesn't really know me as well as she knows Hannah. Hannah's the one that picked her up, so she's the first one that she saw, and, well, she's doing so good. She's just calming down right now, and now that we actually drained her tumor, well, she's doing a lot better. She's feeling better. She's calming down, and that is exactly what we want. The little puppy has now had her tumor drained, and, well, we're just going to give her some playtime. We want to wear her out, get some of that energy out, and she is doing so well. This little puppy is just having an absolute blast right now. She's doing so good, and it really is just amazing to see how far these animals come. Just a few days ago, we weren't sure if she was going to make it, and, well, now we're pretty sure she's going to make it. She's got a lot more energy. She's doing well. I mean, you could see just how active she is. When animals like puppies are not active and they're sluggish, well, that is not a good sign at all, but now that she's really active and doing well, I think she's going to make a great recovery. And that, my friends, is going to end today's episode. I hope all of you guys did enjoy watching us drain the poor little abused puppy's tumor on his head. I am so glad we were able to give the little puppy some relief because, I mean, imagine having a giant tumor on your head full of pus and liquid. Just so sad. So I'm so happy we were able to drain it. Guys, if you have not already and you enjoyed today's video, well, make sure to go give this video a thumbs up. And guys, make sure to go comment down below a name as well as a prayer for this little puppy. She's going to need prayers. She is not out of the woods yet. She could still get a very bad infection because of this tumor, but we are giving her antibiotics to hopefully prevent that. And guys, if you are not subscribed already and you enjoy the content, you want to see more tigers, lions, monkeys, rescued puppies, kittens, pretty much any kind of animal you can think of, well, you're probably going to see it on this channel. So guys, if you are not subscribed already and you want to see all of that, well, what are you waiting for? Go right down below, hit that subscribe button and tap that little notification bell and you will be notified whenever I post.